Carrie, I know you didn't start off teaching personal finance and you transitioned from math to business to personal finance. How did Intuit for Education play a role during your transition?
So there's a ton of great tools out there for teaching financial literacy, but Intuit for Education stood out to me because it offers tools that students are already familiar with, like TurboTax and Credit Karma, things that students can relate to or maybe their parents are using. So it's not just theory, it's using those tools that are already used by adults in the real world. And when students can use things that adults already use and apply that, it brings it to life.
So Intuit for me fills a really important gap role where we're looking at new teachers, right? So I had the position at my last job with Duval. I had the position where I would look at teachers and say, I know you're expecting to teach this, but you're now teaching personal finance, and 9 times out of 10 they would say, I don't know what to do with that, and that doesn't really change the reality that that's where they're at now, right? And so a lot of times what I found is that people coming in to teach personal finance aren't coming in with a background, and they're definitely not coming in with resources ready to use, right? And so, file it under things I wish I had when I was started teaching personal finance and economics. Intuit really filled the gap of this is a built out curriculum that you can start, work on tomorrow, and then you can use that to build up and add your own personal touch and flair to, right? So it really provides those strong building blocks of, hey, if you have nothing yesterday, here's your resource, here's your vault of information, and then you can go from there and really put your own twist on it. But it provides that foundation.
I love how Dan talked about Intuit being really great for new teachers because it's true. If you need that turnkey curriculum, it's there, right? But I really only came into Intuit maybe in my 2 years ago and I'm on year number 11 now, right? So as someone who has an established curriculum already, Intuit has great resources that I can really segue right into my classroom, right? It goes so well into what I'm already doing in the classroom, whether it's like a simulation like Prosperity Quest, right? Where it enhances my goal of teaching the kids budgeting. I get a nice fresh simulation where they can play. Or whether it's the FinSight cards, which are little entry activities of really cool discussion prompts to get the kids talking about like credit and debt, etc. It's so nice to just see another resource, be like, yes, this is great for what I'm already doing, and just plug in and play, right? It's what experienced teachers need. Look at the resources, take what you need, and you can leave the rest.